This was an emotionally charged ceremony, flanked by parents who lost children in the Sandy Hook massacre. Connecticut's Governor Daniel Malloy officially signed the new measures into law. The state now has what supporters call some of the toughest gun control laws in the US, driven by the deaths of 20 children and 6 adults in December.
Hopefully that is some measure of comfort to the victims of Newtown. I think we owed it to them to take this seriously.
I think a majority of the people had recognized that a tipping point had been reached, that we were ready for rational, common sense changes to our current gun laws.
The new measures include better background checks, a ban on assault weapons and a ban on magazines with more than 10 bullets. They're the sort of measures President Barack Obama would like to introduce nationally, a point he made during a trip to Colorado, a state which has also suffered a number of mass shootings.
If you want to buy a gun, whether it's from a licensed dealer or a private seller, you should at least have to pass a background check to show you're not a criminal or someone legally prohibited from buying one. And that's just common sense.
Obama has now held several events to discuss gun safety, but some critics say he's losing the battle. Congress doesn't seem ready to make significant changes. No major gun legislation has passed Congress since 1994. Almost every opinion poll says that the majority of Americans are in favour of better background checks for those who want to buy guns, and also a restriction on the number of bullets a gun can fire each time it's loaded. But despite that majority, and that includes gun owners, there's little chance of those measures becoming law because there's no majority for them in the Senate.
If members come back from 2 weeks of Easter break and they've heard from their constituents and they're beginning to wonder if maybe they will lose more votes if they support the NRA than the other side, I think there's some chance of change.
A new report just published suggests states with the weakest gun laws also suffer more gun violence. And while some states like Connecticut are tightening laws, others are easing them, exposing again the divide this debate creates in the United States. Alan Fisher, Al Jazeera, Washington.